So is it permissible to do Hajj or Umrah on behalf of a friend of a relative or a relative? The answer, it depends. First of all, the person who needs to make Hajj on behalf of anybody needs to have done Hajj for themselves first. They cannot do Hajj on anyone's behalf unless they have done Hajj for themselves first. And this needs to be done in a different journey, meaning you cannot do multiple Hajj in one occasion or one journey. So you have to come one year for Hajj for yourself, and then maybe a following year or after that you come for somebody else. That's when it comes to Hajj. The Prophet ﷺ, when he was on the Hajj, as a matter of fact, he heard somebody saying, "Labbaik Allahumma an Shubruma," like saying, "Ya Allah, I make my intention for this Hajj on behalf of Shubruma." So the Prophet ﷺ said, "And who's Shubruma?" He goes, "My brother, Ya Rasulullah." فقال صلى الله عليه وسلم, so the Prophet asked him, "Did you do Hajj for yourself?" He said, "No, not yet." He goes, "Okay, then you do Hajj for yourself first, and then you do Hajj for Shubruma. حج عن نفسك أولا ثم حج عن Shubruma." Like again, you need to do Hajj for yourself first. That also applies to the first Umrah ever. If you haven't done Umrah for yourself, you need to do Umrah for yourself first, and then you could do it for somebody else. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ, that you fulfill the Hajj and Umrah for the sake of Allah. So you're obliged to do it once in your lifetime, inshallah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Now, making up Umrah for other people, the same thing too. If you would like to do it, it's better that you do these Umrahs in different journeys, like different trips basically. However, some ulama, they say because of Hadith Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, when she went to Hajj with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she was unable to do Umrah first due to her period. So when they were done and they were about to leave, she refused to leave without doing Umrah like everybody else. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked her brother to take her all the way out of the Haram territory of Mecca, and she made her niyyah, her intention, and then she came, she did Umrah, and then she left back again with them. From that, people, they say it's okay then to have multiple Umrahs in one journey. I'm honestly not in favor of that opinion. I'd prefer, but again, it's a fiqh opinion. Alhamdulillah, it's very respected as well. For those who follow this opinion, that's fine. I'd rather actually go with the instruction of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala to make a special journey for every Umrah. If people would like to do Umrah, multiple Umrahs in the same journey for different people, then yes, they can do, inshallah ta'ala, their Umrah first for themselves, and then they do multiple Umrahs, but they need to live all the way outside of the Haram territory. Some ulama, they prefer that you do a full journey outside, not just the Haram area around Mecca, outside the Miqat area, which means go as far as Medina, for example, or outside even further. So in this case, they can make multiple Umrahs. For example, they come straight from the US to Mecca, so they do Umrah, and then their plan is to go to Medina. So they go to Medina, and they spend a few days, and on the way back to Mecca again, they can make another Umrah, inshallah, it can be for somebody else, bi'idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala. Okay, what about making Hajj or Umrah on behalf of somebody who's still alive? That's a question also people ask. Well, you're only allowed to do it on their behalf if they're unable to do it for themselves because of health condition or maybe age and so on. So if they cannot travel because of their health, because of their age, in this case, you are allowed to do so. A lady, she asked the Prophet ﷺ about her, a family member, her father, who is now obliged to do Hajj, but he's unable to stay on the back of the camel. And he was asked if it's permissible to do Hajj on their behalf, and the Prophet ﷺ says, yes, you can. Again, it's because of their condition. But if they can, but they're too busy, or they think I should wait longer, you cannot do Hajj or Umrah on behalf of somebody who has the luxury of coming, but they refuse to come, for themselves. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your Hajj and Umrah, and guide us all to do that which is pleasing to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Wallahu a'lam.